Hello everyone, welcome to TeCurious. First of all, let me apologize. Last week, since I resumed it after a long time, I referred to it as a Tech Curiosity, which is wrong. The program continues to be TeCurious, and it's all about discussing curiosities around technology in a very informal way, where and also where we are not talking about brand. We are very brand agnostic in this program. It's just sharing what I feel about something emerging around tech and probably how tech could be a problem solver. Now, looking at some of the events of last week, मुझे लगता है जो one of the major events has been around, of course, Olympics, और उसमें जो हमारा एक medal आया, and then we had Miss Fogart in the finals, but then disqualified. So a lot of issues around it, and the final decision even around whether she gets the silver is pending. Now, I was very much surprised that how come these things are known to us at the very last minute. Okay, that's what surprises me, because we have been talking about wearables for a long time now, wearables for tracking, wearables for sports, fitness, and even measurement of medical vitals. So I was really surprised कि अभी तक हमने इस डायरेक्शन में कुछ किया क्यों नहीं है. I have been saying this for a long time now in my conversations with the wearable, OEMs, that as regards smartwatch, this market will not succeed unless it's very used case driven. Okay, जब तक एक smartwatch is not made to serve a purpose, this market is not going to grow. हाँ, momentarily we saw, because स्मार्ट वॉचेस एक मैस मार्केट में आ गई थी, एंड टेक्निकली बहुत सारी उनमें स्मार्ट वॉच है भी नहीं, बट ओके, इफ वी इवन कंसिडर देम लूजली एज स्मार्ट वॉचेस, we will not see this market really grow. We will not see brands really profitable, and eventually this product might just remain as a good to have product. I have been thinking around a lot around what could be possible use cases. Okay, I feel definitely a use case for our men in uniform, be it army, police, paramilitary services. There's a great use case for smartwatches for them. Okay, but again, this cannot be a generic smartwatch. There has to be a proper R&D done, and that's where I'm a bit kind of disappointed that OEMs out of India are not working in this direction. ये एक बहुत क्लासिक केस R&D का है, प्रोडक्टाइजेशन का है, जहाँ पे आपका एक अच्छा खासा एफर्ट जाएगा R&D में, and then you'll be able to create a smartwatch for say military. Similarly, smartwatch for elderlies. Elderlies especially, कोई ना कोई मेडिकल कंडीशन होती है after certain age group. And it needs tracking, okay? It needs regular tracking, monitoring. But unfortunately, while there are a lot of smartwatches, our confidence on them still is low, especially when it comes to, from a medical point of view. Again, needs to be sorted out. How can the smartwatch be so reliable, so accurate that, even doctors start, accepting the measurements of these watches. तो ये भी एक बहुत अच्छा एक हमारा यूज़ केस है, जहाँ पे especially for elders it can be used for monitoring. There are so many ailments जिसमें hospitalization is a very short span, maybe a day, 2 days, 3 days, but उसके बाद it takes months for recovery, for post operative kind of time, जिसमें regular monitoring is required. So that's again one more use case. Now, coming to this third very relevant use case is sports, of course. Okay, I was surprised because जो ओलंपिक्स है इसमें तो लाइक एक प्लेयर अपनी उम्र दे देता है, बट इफ यू टॉक ऑफ वेरी काइंड ऑफ मे बी रिगरस प्रिपरेशन, 8-9 महीने से 1 साल पहले से ही प्लेयर स्टार्ट वर्किंग ऑन इट. नाउ इट्स सरप्राइजिंग कि उसके लिए हमारे पास कोई वेरिएबल ही नहीं है परहैप्स. ओके, again a very good opportunity, ideal for us to kind of think on and try to solve around, क्योंकि ज़्यादा volumes हमें जाना नहीं है. We can productize it. Our software skills are great in the country, and that's what we need to do. Why can't we think of a variable for our sports people, athletes, and other sports people out there, jinke we have this regular and vital very important tracking and monitoring, so that we don't get these surprises and we reach a stage where we are looking at, okay, how can we achieve or meet the set out parameters in a very short span of time, which is very which is unnatural. अगर वैसा कुछ होगा भी कि आप बहुत जल्दी weight lose कर दो, gain कर दो, those are not very kind of then we come to know, okay, they have other kind of side effects. So ये एक और बहुत अच्छा यूज केस है which should be definitely looked at. Now there are already 4-5 good brands, or when I say good, at least उनका स्केल बड़ा है, अच्छा खासा स्केल है, जो इस डायरेक्शन में सोच सकते हैं कि why can't they invest in R&D, and R&D is not creating wallpapers and themes and stickers. Sorry, I don't, that's not R&D. आप चाहे कुछ भी बोलो, दैट्स R&D, दैट्स नॉट R&D. आप एक सीरियस एफर्ट करिए, ट्राई टू लुक एट दीज प्रॉब्लम्स, ट्राई टू सी हाउ यू कैन सॉल्व इट. एंड ये एक आपका ना, दिस इज अ मार्केट, दिस इज अ पेइंग मार्केट. वहाँ पेइंग कैपेसिटी है, नीड है, उतना बड़ा वॉल्यूम नहीं आपको करना. यू कैन डेफिनेटली सॉल्व दीज प्रॉब्लम्स ओवर अ पीरियड ऑफ टाइम, और आपके बहुत यूनिक प्रोडक्टाइजेशन होगी, केटरिंग टू डिफरेंट नीड्स. मैंने तो 3 आइडेंटिफाई करे, देयर विल बी मैनी मोर. अगर हम और थोड़ा डेप्थ में जाएं तो बहुत सारे ऐसे यूज केसेस निकल के आएंगे जो हमें वेरिएबल्स के थ्रू सॉल्व हो सकते हैं. मुझे याद है व्हेन आई स्टार्टेड डूइंग मार्केट रिसर्च इन टेक्नोलॉजी, एंड आई एम टॉकिंग अराउंड अर्ली 2005 2006, व्हेन आई वाज जस्ट अंडरस्टैंडिंग डिफरेंट नेटवर्क्स, और उसमें एक बैन आता था, बॉडी एरिया नेटवर्क. नाउडेज इट्स नॉट टॉक्ड अबाउट मच, and body area network was specifically for soldiers, okay, that they could have all their weapons and other communication devices connected on a single very private secure network. It would inherit a lot of things from Bluetooth, but it was much more reliable, secure, ultra low power network जहाँ पे ये सब चीजें कनेक्ट होती थी. So unfortunately, in India, I think our OEMs across products, and especially I'm right now talking about wearables, or maybe specifically smartwatches, they'll have to think in these directions, in these areas, put in their mind there. It's not just about marketing. It's not just about कि okay, बहुत अच्छी सी procurement कर ली, बहुत अच्छी deal कर ली, चाइना में, उसके ऊपर एक अच्छा marketing campaign build up कर लिया और बेच दिया. सॉरी, उससे आप कुछ नहीं कर रहे हो. उससे आप इनफैक्ट यू आर बिकमिंग वन ऑफ द लार्जेस्ट कॉन्ट्रीब्यूटर्स ऑफ ई वेस्ट, बिकॉज इवेंचुअली होता क्या है स्मार्ट वॉचेस के साथ, स्पेशली जो लोअर टियर में है, 6 महीने 1 साल के बाद वो फेंकी जाती है, वो रिपेयरेबल भी नहीं रहती. सो इन अदर वर्ड्स, वाई आर यू कॉन्ट्रीब्यूटिंग टू ई वेस्ट? बी थोड़ा practical, think seriously about how you want to create value. इसमें आपका वैल्यू है, आप ऐसे सोचिए, get into this kind of thinking and really solve problems which are there out there. Don't just go like this the way you are right now. This will not take you anywhere. I'm sorry if I may have sounded a bit harsh, but let's talk realities. I think time has come that in the country we have to talk realities in the gadgets world. वो टाइम गया जब I think शाबाशी और वाहवाही का टाइम गया. It's about being honest, being blunt, and talking straight, and that's how we will evolve, we'll grow, as an ecosystem, we'll grow as companies, and we'll be able to create products out of the country. आप लोगों के पास आज कोई excuse ही नहीं है. While every global manufacturer has come into India, is making world-class products out of India, आप कैसे आर्ग्यू अभी भी कर सकते हो कि हमारे पास इकोसिस्टम नहीं है? आपको अब अपना एफर्ट दिखाना पड़ेगा. This is what I had to share today. Share your opinion about it. Tell me what you feel about it, and let's have this conversation forward. I'll be back with you with another curiosity next week. And till then, have a great week.